Welcome back to Modern Art Blitz. I'm your host, Matt Gleason. This is an hour of talking contemporary art with some interesting artists in and around Southern California. In the sketcher's seat is intern Eliza. Intern Eliza sketches our guests. Earlier in the show, we had Catherine Brannock. Later in the show, we have Alice Bagg. Right now, we have a legend in some parts of Southern California. You know how there's like some parts, there's like a city and then there's county?
It's all right here.
This is all he's like a
legend right here.
in some parts. In some parts of Southern California, this guy's a legend. Look, his sock is in my camera shot here. No, it's give it up for Paul Paiement. Woo!
How about that Catherine Brannock, huh?
Yeah, how about it?
I'm inspired now. I want to get a tattoo. I'm thinking about getting a
tattoo. Have you ever had a tattoo?
No.
You have no tattoos?
I was just telling Alice, I have nothing to say to the world.
Nothing to say.
I have nothing to say to the world.
So okay, you've been an artist. Well, I've known you for, it's been many years.
94?
94 years I've known you?
That's longer than I
think I met you in 1994. Wow.
1994.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Well, I can't count that high. What is that, 20-something years, right?
Yeah. So Paul, you've been an artist as long as I've known you. How long have you been an artist? Were you one of these kids that just knew you were an artist when you were 3 and that first Crayola crayon? Or did it come later in life?
You know what? I was always encouraged. That was like one of the great things is I had teachers that were always very, very encouraging to me. They, from as early as 6th grade.
That's actually been outlawed now. Teachers no longer do that shit, okay? Just so you know.
Yeah.
You were in that one window of time where teachers were encouraging, like early 1980s. Encouraging teachers.
It doesn't happen anymore.
And it's outlawed.
Right.
It was outlawed. I think it was the George H. Bush outlawed teachers at compliant teachers. Now it's back to that Pink Floyd song, grinding them up like sausage, right? Okay. So you credit teachers for making you an artist.
I had teachers. I was a musician from 14 to 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Classical music?
Punk rock, man.
Punk rock?
Yeah.
What was the name of your band?
Which one?
Oh, more than one.
That's how I came out to California.
Does that mean you kept getting kicked out of bands because you were like the guy that didn't show up to practice?
You mean the drummer?
The drummer? So what bands have you been in?
Oh, I was in
Don't say the Beatles. Okay.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. But we spelled it B-E-T.
Yes.
Two
Were you the
E's,
fifth? He was the fifth Beatle.
That's right.
So what bands?
Otto's Chemical Lounge was one of the bands I was in. The last band I was in was called the Fun Seekers, and that was the band. We were touring California. I fell in love with that out here, and I was like, I don't want to leave here. Because I'm from Minneapolis, so.
It's cold out there.
It's cold.
Right?
It's cold.
Now, did you know Husker Du?
Of course.
Back in the day. It's a tiny town, right?
We were on Husker Du's record label.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
what record label was that?
It's called Reflex.
Reflex Records.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
it was a lot of fun, but I got really tired of it.
The
whole music, it's the politics of all that stuff.
Well, now you're in the art world, and I don't even want to bring up the fact that you do teach the academia world. There's a little politics there, right?
Yeah.
Help me out here, right?
Yeah, God, I love Cypress College. I just want to start off by saying that.
How about the art world politics, though?
Yeah, you've got to dance around all this stuff.
Here's the thing. Imagine this. To be in the art world, you got to play art world politics. Imagine being an artist in LA where you actually have to be nice to Max Presnell. Yeah. Oh my God. What a demand on you. Oh boy, I don't know how you guys do it.
But you know what? That's how I met you, because I immediately related to Coagula. Because
the magazine.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was a fanzine, and I grew up reading fanzines.
Art world will always say like, "Wow, what is this?" And it's like, it's a punk zine for the art world. It's really not that. It's like a punk zine for the art world. Enjoy it. Oh, I've never seen anything like this.
It made perfect sense to me.
Yeah,
reading Coagula, it was like, it felt. I opened it and it was like, this is home.
Home. And you were in LA.
And I was in LA, so it was wonderful.
Woo-hoo. So you've been in LA now for that long, 24 years?
25, what was it, 27, 29? I'm doing the math right now.
Okay.
27
almost 30.
years.
Almost 30?
Yeah.
Yes, wow.
More than half my life.
So we're looking at some art here. We do have to talk about the art.
Oh, yeah.
What is going on here?
So this is a...
How is this made? What is it?
This is a painting. It's all painted.
Oh my God, I thought it was a mural on some building. What the hell is going on?
No, this is all painted.
Wow.
So this is a new body of work that I've been doing for the last couple of years.
What I've seen you do.
Yeah, a little different than what I've been doing.
Okay.
But I'm interested in the relationship between representation in art and abstraction.
Okay.
And finding a way to reconcile
Where
these two
is
languages.
the sweet spot between those two?
I'm trying to find it.
You're trying to find it.
I'm trying to find
it. It's a search.
it.
The
It's a
best art
search.
is just a question.
Absolutely, right. To me, art is always about the inquiry.
It's never about the results.
It's never about the results.
But you get such great finished results. I mean, some people say, it's never about the results. Here's my pile of trash. Here's my red stripe. It's not about the result. You, on the other hand, get results, and you're saying it's about the inquiry.
It is absolutely about that. I mean, to me, they take a long time to make. The paintings take a long time. So I have to be really committed to the concept. So, and finding my way through it all the time. I mean, if I found my way through, then I'm done with the body of work. You know what I mean? Then I'm at the end.
Then I'm done. And
it's
you want the continuous seeking.
Exactly. And my previous body of work, the hybrid series, I did a few ceramic pieces.
Okay.
And the ceramic pieces were just kind of like the period at the end of the sentence.
Like you were able to finish it by making the object.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's see what else you got cooked up here. Are we doing? Is this all? Are you giving us all the new work?
Yeah, I brought all new work.
Okay, so we're taping. This is February 2017.
That's correct.
And rather than watching the Oscars, where people are watching you now.
Yeah, fuck the Oscars.
Fuck the Oscars. Okay, but I mean.
I don't think I've ever watched the Oscars once.
Really?
I don't even know if I've watched 1 minute of the Oscars.
Actually, it's a law. You have to.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
If you live in Southern California, don't get. Yeah. Okay.
And you have to love Disneyland.
Oh God.
If you live here as well.
A Disneyland would be great if they would just get rid of all those kids.
I was going to say, yeah, the kids, right?
Other than that, I'm down.
And the furries.
Oh no. Okay, so is this photographic at all?
No. This is every part of it is painted.
Wow. What kind of paint do you use?
This is acrylic paint.
Okay.
It's all acrylic and it's all on wood.
On wood panels.
Yeah, on wood panels.
Wow.
This painting is 5 by 7 feet.
Oh, whoa! Can we show the whole painting here? Wow, that's 5 by 7 feet.
That's 5 by 7 feet.
And so you've painted basically a naturalistic landscape there.
Yes.
And then now I know in the back there that is a Frank Gehry building.
You are absolutely right.
That is, and it's the Alzheimer's facility in Vegas.
You are good.
And that was the only time I just lost all my money in Vegas, and I drove by there and I said, I wish I had Alzheimer's right now. I'd
That's
be in a
right.
much better mood. So
I love to forget.
Wow. Yes. Yeah. When you have Alzheimer's, every day you meet new people.
Yeah. Again and again and again.
It's a great disease for the person having it.
Right.
Everybody around him's fucked. But, so let's go on. I mean,
so the painting is of the scene in the back is Red Rock Canyon.
Okay. So
Speaking of Las Vegas,
you don't go hiking? You go hiking out
no,
there?
all the time.
Yeah, you're a big.
My wife
guy?
and I, we love going to Red Rock Canyon.
Red Rock Canyon.
Yeah.
You're nature people.
Not really.
No.
No, kind of sometimes.
I'm city. I couldn't do nature. For an hour.
I don't know.
Like,
That's
okay.
a tough question.
Joshua Tree. Okay, that was a nice half hour. Can we go home now? Okay. So
I need to live in a city, but I like to venture out into nature every once in a while.
I say this almost every show. I'm an urban squirrel. I build my nest on the fire escape.
I like that.
So now, what are we looking at here?
This is the Grand Tetons.
Now, what inspires the geography here? Because I see the sort of juxtaposition. I hate that word. I'm not a pretentious art critic, but
that's
you do see elements that don't normally go together, which is this kind of this urban linear thing with this naturalistic landscape. What's going on here?
Okay, so the background's painted. It's a traditional landscape painting. And one of the reasons that I chose that is because of the aerial perspective, or the perspective in it, right? I'm trying to think of, like, if I'm going to paint something representationally, it's all about creating space, the illusion of space in painting, right? And so the architecture on front and the top, those are taken from architectural renderings and drawings of buildings, which are incredibly flat, right? I mean, they're geometric shapes. And so then those are overlaid on top. But one of the problems that I had with it, at first I wanted to create these like small little gaps or these little windows, but they didn't show enough. So I wanted to start showing a little bit more. So, for me, the visual game is always about reveal and conceal. How much do you show? How much do you not show? How much do you leave to the viewer's imagination?
You were trained in striptease.
Of a sort, yes.
Okay, with a brush.
With a brush, exactly. So this is the third one that I did, and this has plexiglass overlays that are tinted plexiglass.
Oh, so there's a little cheating here. This is not pure painting.
Well, they're all painted now. So the problem that I had with the plexiglass is I couldn't get enough. I couldn't control it enough.
This is an earlier work in the series.
Yeah, this is an earlier work in the series.
Let's see the next slide here then.
So and that little piece on top that's right to your left-hand side, that's wood.
That's wood.
Yeah, that's
wood.
Yeah, so there are layers on top of this.
That's wood. Okay, yeah, okay.
And so there's also something very physical about them as well. Which, right now they look, they're digital. They look like they're all digitally done. But when you see them in person,
the encounter is with a physical object.
Absolutely.
You're not looking for that thing.
Yeah.
Now, do you have like maybe back in Minnesota a relative or two who go, well, why don't you just paint the landscapes? Do they ever say that to
Yeah,
you?
of course. Yeah,
all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
My kids go, why don't you take those things off?
Just get rid of that junk. And
Big
then
shout
you
out
got a
to
cool
Reed and Shosh.
painting of something, right?
Yes.
So now, can we get a full shot of this? What are we looking at here?
Okay, this is just outside of Oslo, Norway.
Wow.
And I did it. I had a show in Oslo. I've had a couple shows now in Oslo.
Okay, so you're big in Oslo.
I appear in Oslo every so often.
You just make an appearance.
Yeah, I make an appearance in Oslo every so often.
I make an appearance in Downey every once in a while, so I can kind of.
I have made appearances in Downey
really?
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, Chris and Pitts. That's about it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I live.
Okay.
Yeah, in Downey.
So you were in Oslo.
Yeah, and so this is one of the pieces that I did when I was there.
Okay.
And I was there for the first show. I was there for like 2.5 weeks, and then the second one was last fall, and I was there for just 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
That's like about 9 days more than I think I could stand being in Oslo. Is it cold there? That's the first thing I think. Anywhere in Europe, is it cold?
It's so far north.
Yeah.
It is cold, but
It's so far north. It's cold, but it's warm.
But I'm kind of accustomed to it.
How are you? Because you're from Minnesota.
Because I'm from Minnesota.
Wait, but you moved to LA, the blood thins out like that.
You're absolutely right. I'm solar powered.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I need the sun. I like this.
Do you only go there in the summer?
Yeah, absolutely.
You summer in Oslo.
We summer in Oslo.
How's the art market in Oslo?
It's really good. It's the richest country in the world.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know this?
Oslo's a country? Oslo's a city?
Norway is.
Norway is the
country
richest
of Norway is the richest country in the world.
Wait.
Well, outside of Dubai, okay? But it's still...
Is Dubai like 3 people have money in Dubai and they're just like renting
No,
everything?
but the thing is, in Norway, the population's like 4 to 5 million people.
4 to 5 million people.
And they've struck oil.
They struck oil.
And because it's a semi-socialist country, it's distributed throughout every citizen throughout the country.
It's as if you have stock in the country.
Absolutely right.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's an incredibly wealthy country.
Really?
Teslas everywhere.
Really?
They love them, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have a friend from Sweden who just says, we want Norway back. Now
I bet they do,
Now
yeah.
we know why he wants
That's
Norway
right.
back. Oh,
That's right.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Norway's a cool,
I guess
it's a
we
cool
should
place.
just fuck art and have a show about global politics, shouldn't we?
There we go.
What do you think of the Sultan of Brunei when he
Well, we're
found
going to
out,
have to open this up to
when he
some
found out
others.
Norway was richer than him? He got a little pissed off.
I
don't you
think so,
Oh
yeah.
boy. Okay. Let's see the next artwork here.
This was the very first one I did.
Oh, this is the first of the series.
This is the very first
There's
in the
some
series.
objects here.
Yeah. So this is again with plexiglass, and after I finished it, it sat around in my studio for I don't know, maybe a year and a half.
Ooh.
And because I couldn't cut it the way that I wanted to cut it.
Oh no.
And so I spoke to a friend of mine in Norway, and his job was cutting these things out. So I can do the drawing in Illustrator, and then it pretty much outputs it.
And he's rich for cutting those
And
things
he's
out.
rich.
And here,
That's absolutely
I would have
right.
an intern do it for, how much do I pay you? Not much.
Not
Okay,
enough. How much?
Apparently, you're going
But
to
she
need an
draws.
internship in Norway. So let's see, while we were gabbing,
Oh, what this looks like.
let's see what the Skechers seat. Aliza is in the Skechers seat. She made you look good.
What? Hey!
She made you look,
Somebody has to
pretty
do
good.
that.
I gotta say, she made you look pretty damn good.
Whoa!
Hey,
Hey! Whoa! Look at that.
You're getting a little, wow, yeah. The Skechers seat has gotten a little, you're looking a little Don Juan there. I don't know.
I think she needs a promotion.
Yeah. Whoa!
There it is,
okay.
right there.
Yeah. Props to Paul. Paul Paiement, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
being
Matt.
on Modern
My
Art Blitz,
pleasure.
and good luck in Oslo and abroad.
Yes.
We'll be back right after this.
Stars arise.